All right, what is up, you guys? This week we're going to be making a beefless ginger beef stir fry. We're going to be using soy curls. So one of the things you want to do, other than prepping all your vegetables that are going to go in your stir fry before you even get started on the marinade, get your soy curls in a bowl with some hot water so that they can marinate for about 10-15 minutes, just kind of like basically rehydrating them in the background while you're setting up your marinade. So I pre-chopped some vegetables. I have two different kinds of bell peppers, red and orange. You can use green if you like. I just don't like them. I'll use them like in chilies or something, but other than that, I think they're kind of nasty. So I did a couple of carrots, or just, I think that was actually just one, with the mandolin and some green onions. Partly they're going to be used to garnish, like the more like green, dark green ones will be used for the garnish at the top, at the very end, and then like kind of like lighter white-ish, lighter green ones will be just used for frying. So I pre-chopped up some garlic. So I have about 3 cloves of garlic in there and about 2 teaspoons of ginger. If you want them to be like the flavor to be more ginger heavy, use more. That's kind of like up to you. So the next thing that we're gonna add, veggie broth. So I'm using the no beef stuff again. So put that in there. So it's about half a cup. And we're going to use a little bit of sweetener. So I'm going to use some of this because it's very sweet. And I don't think that I would just like buy sugar just for a recipe. So maybe just like 1.5 teaspoons. And again, like I've said before, if you've been to my channel before, I don't really like sweet stuff that much. So I use a little bit less than what's usually called for. So I'll just like write a recommendation in the description and, you know, use it at your own discretion. And then, so we're going to do about 1/4 cup of tamari or soy sauce. I've got this light soy sauce. So we can just use our bouillon cup again for a measuring apparatus or apparatus. Be sure to make a epic mess like me. We're going to be using about 1 teaspoon of sesame oil. And we're going to be using about 2 teaspoons, I think, of the rice vinegar. So we can do 2 to 3, or rice wine rather. So I've just got this one again. It's just like this leftover stuff. I tried to drink a little bit of it. It was nasty. I didn't like it. I think the sweeter stuff tastes like a little bit better. So I'll use about 2 teaspoons of that. Then I think we're going to use some of this rice vinegar. So now we can use about 2 or 3 teaspoons. I like the taste of this stuff, so I'm going to go for 3. And this has actually got a bit of a sweet taste to it as well. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, this recipe does have quite a lot of steps, but it's going to be worth it in the end. So let's see, 2 teaspoons of sambal oelek. It's just a chili garlic sauce. I swear this stuff lasts forever, and it's very inexpensive. 2 teaspoons. I like spice, so I'm going to go for 3. Boom. All right. And then, yeah, you just get your ginger and your garlic, and I think that's it. Perfect. And then we'll just whisk it up. At this stage, your soy curls should be ready. They should look a little something like this. Oh, I've got a cat hair on there. That's nice. Or is it my hair? Anyways, we're going to put this over a strainer and just squeeze them out as much as possible because we want these to soak up the marinade, of course. So I'm just going to do that really quick and be right back. Okay, so we're going to put these in here. And by in here, I mean in our marinade. And then just want to make sure that they're all being saturated. So just take whatever you have, push it down. And they're all covered, and we want to leave that for about 10-15 minutes. So we'll just put that off to the side and just clean up our workstation a little bit to make room for the next step. So you want to get out your pan, turn that on, and get a little bit of oil in the pan, probably about a teaspoon. Don't go crazy, obviously. Check on your rice from time to time. Oof. I'm going to turn that down. We are going to need a couple more garlic cloves, so we'll just get those ready. So we're going to pan fry these with the rest of the stuff. So do about 2, or if you're like me, do like 3 or 4. And we'll also need like a bit of a cornstarch slurry. So you can get your cornstarch or your tapioca flour and make like that along the side. So we're gonna use that a little bit later on, but you can already just have that pre-ready. I also have on the stove just some broccoli sitting in cold water right now, and we'll just blanch that in a little bit. So yeah, I just have tapioca flour. Oh, it's so messy to keep. I should really transfer it just into like another bag. But basically you want to do like equal parts. So just take a not dirty half a teaspoon or tablespoon. Do about a tablespoon, I would say. You can add and not add. You don't need to add the whole thing, but I'm just pre-making it so I don't have to take this out again because it's very messy, as you can see. Yeah, so it's just equal parts either cornstarch or tapioca flour. All right, so our pan is crazy hot. So with cast iron, obviously it's gonna stay pretty hot and consistently hot. So turn it all the way down. And then your next step is to put your garlic in, and the onions that you're going to fry, you can put those, not in yet, actually, just kidding. So just put your garlic in, and then take your marinated soy curls. I think you could probably use TVP for this recipe as well. And then just put them out like that. See, it's very hot, so be very careful. And once they're in the pan, you can turn them up a little bit, but I would still keep them on like a medium-low. And then you'll just be pan frying them for about 5-10 minutes before you're adding anything else. So lots of waiting, but worth the wait, promise it. And if you like your bell peppers and carrots cooked down a little bit more, you can put them in like in about 5 minutes. But I'm waiting because mine are very thin. The carrots are like almost paper thin. And I don't really like it when the peppers are like mushy. I like a little bit of crunch, so like pretty al dente. In the meantime, just the slurry, put in like half of it. Keep those off to the side. Also a good tip, if you want these to be a little bit crunchy or crispier, you could put the cornstarch or the tapioca flour, toss them in a bowl with some before putting them in here. Or you could even put them once you get like pretty much no liquid going on here. So we'll leave these for another 5 minutes. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do it even though I'm making a mess. Oh gosh. Just kind of probably about a tablespoon or 2. Then you get a bit of crispy edges. Essentially you want to like caramelize these so they get the crispy bits going. So yeah, that's why it takes about 5 or 10 minutes. So now there's no more liquid in the pan. And those look like nice beef curls, but it's soy. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take our bell pepper I ended up using 2. A lot of the recipes I saw said to use half of 2, but I like vegetables, so I don't see why not. We're just going to add all of these vegetables minus the green, like the very dark green ones that we're going to use to garnish at the end. So we have these left, and those are for later. We're going to add the rest of our marinade that has the cornstarch slurry, aka tapioca starch slurry. All right. So your mixture should be like bubbling just a little bit, but not boiling. And then, yeah, get to clearing up some space. So you want to get yourself some of your rice, how much ever you like. I'm probably going to put about 1/4 cup. How much ever of your stir fry that you'd like. And then, of course, your green pepper, or green onion, rather. All right, so there you have it. Our beefless ginger beef vegan style stir fry. I know it's a lot of steps to work up to, but you're getting a really great deal out of it, because at the end of the day, you're gonna have like 5 or 6 meals, or 2 really, really large ones, and you'll be like way too full to live your life, but I'd go with 5 or 6 meals. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification if you want to be notified for the next time my videos come out. Peace. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave me a comment if you like. You can comment on my sweet style while I grow my hair.